Welcome to West LA Talkback. My name is Raymond McDaniel, and I'm the president of the Associated Student Organization for West LA College. Today, I have our ASO Center of Information Technology, Kutrell Prescott.
Thank you for having me today, Raymond.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Today, we're going to talk about certain projects that Kutrell works over inside of ASO, and we're also going to talk about his academics because he's a STEM student and he has a lot to say about the program. Kutrell, tell us about your position in the ASO as the Center of Information Technology.
Well, the position itself is self-explanatory. I work with information, I work with technology. I am a STEM field major and I'm interested in engineering. On this campus, we have a very good, rigorous program in the STEM field. And I feel that the ASO position that I hold at this moment has really pushed my position and has pushed me to learn more about information and things that I want to do with in the long run.
All right. So there's been a certain tool in information technology that you're helping develop right now on the campus. It's called Perk EDU. Tell us more about Perk EDU and what Perk EDU is bringing to the West LA campus.
You know, Raymond, Perk EDU is really the first of its kind. It's an incentive student-based loyalty program. Essentially what it does is students come to campus, they check in on an app we've developed, and they accumulate points for staying on campus. So the idea behind that is you go to campus, stay on campus, and you're rewarded with perks, daily discounts, 50% freebies, and a better education.
So how did you get involved with this program?
It actually stemmed through our ASO. I had a meeting with the developer, Eric Cates, and it started with just an idea on paper. And over the winter, my position in ASO, I really just took it on my back and ran with it, finding local businesses, finding the perks, the discounts, and really pushing the program to its fullest.
So tell us how you plan to expand this operation that you're running.
At the moment, I'm a part of the Student Senate for California Community Colleges, and I'd like to continue to push it through our local organization here, the Student Senate, in our region, which is Region 7. That's 14 campuses, 14 colleges, community colleges, which I hope will all adopt this program because this program is self-explanatory. It is about student success. And I feel that these local bodies, these organizations, our ASO and our Student Senate, is really the fundamental purpose is to push and support our students. And Perk EDU is that ground to push our students.
So what are some of the things that Perk EDU does to push the students besides the discounts? Because I know you do a lot more than discounts.
That is true. We also have a Perk Club where we set up booths, daily booths, and we just get the responses. We get inputs from the student, meaning we'd have our Perk EDU's club members just talk with the students. Hey, what can we do? Hey, how can we make your day easier? What do you need? We try to address those questions because those are the questions that unfortunately the administrators on campus don't really see. They don't necessarily go to the student themselves and say, what do you need? Instead, they say, here's what you need.
So I heard that the Perk EDU program is being researched. Tell us some of the colleges that are researching the Perk EDU program.
Currently, West Los Angeles College is the first operating campus for the Perk EDU program. We look to expand to one of the Valley colleges and City College this next fall semester. The research itself is really, it's pivotal to understand whether or not these incentives, which most incentive platforms have that connotation of creating something better. Perk EDU is an incentive platform which we hope will create a better quality education and continued student success. So ultimately, us targeting City College, West LA campus, and a Valley College where we see high demographics of students being quote-unquote unsuccessful, we want to see the data, we want to pull that data out and see how does this platform benefit the student, which, as I said earlier, incentive platforms work.
So the model with Perk EDU is students deserve perks. Name off some of the perks that students will get if they sign up for Perk EDU.
Okay, well, we have Nails by Kim, free manicures for our feminine bodies. We have McDonald's, who's a very, very strong advocate and benefactor to our cause, and they've offered from McFrappes, free McFrappes, to 50% off Friends meals. We have just a wide variety of things from, you know, whether it be drapery, window drapery, to an oil change in your car for free.
One of the coolest things I saw about the app is that you can cut the financial aid line for a certain amount of points. What's another cool, I would say, perk that you can use on campus?
Great question. You know, oftentimes I also work in the counseling department, and we face the fact that students are having so much trouble getting counseling, not just on these campuses, but throughout the country. Counseling itself is a problem students are facing. How can you be successful if you can't get a counselor? So one of the perks that we offer is the same-day counseling appointment, meaning a same-day student educational plan with just 10 points, meaning you stay on campus for 2 hours, you accumulate your points, and you can get a same-day educational plan. The educational plan is pivotal to completing your graduation and completing what you come here to do.
So you're doing all this and helping develop this app. What do you do on the academic side? What is your major?
My major right now is chemical engineering. I'm interested in its environmental aspects itself. There's so many different occupations in the chemical engineering field itself, but most importantly, I feel that there's this driving need for students or for people to think environmentally.
Okay, so since you're an engineering major, that means you're in the STEM program. Like, what are some of the things that you have to do with being in the STEM program?
The STEM program is, I think, possibly one of the greatest things I've experienced on this campus here, because it essentially sets me in the path of what I want to do. Meaning, you know, in your regular classes, it's like learning a dictionary. You go to class, I'm not referring to STEM classes, but you go to a class like your biology or chemistry or physics, and they just teach you words. They teach you how to put formulas together. They teach you these things, but they don't really give you the hands-on experience that you need to be successful in your field. Now, the STEM department does the opposite. They don't give you the tools. They don't give you the actions.
So you've pretty much developed a program that kind of like motivate yourself, but also motivate the other students with the booth. And I know that, like, because I come encounter with you all the time, that you're very, very big on studying. Like, please tell me, like, give the people at Talkback more information, I guess, about your study work ethic with studying.
Well, my courses alone they're usually quite challenging, and I have to, for me, I'm very articulate with the way I do things, and I prefer to have things set up in regimens, meaning I study one course and I break it into sessions. So I do a 25-minute interval session, just reading, 5-minute interval of just thinking about what I just wrote, asking myself questions. What does that mean? What does that mean in the world? Oftentimes students just read books and they think that they can just, regurgitate the stuff like they're, voice recorders. But no, in fact, you need to think qualitatively. What am I saying? What does that mean to me? So when I study, I like to break it up into those intervals, 25, 5, 10, 10-minute getting a break. Every 30 minutes, you need a break. Your mind can only take in so much at a time. Focus on one subject at a time, and try to find the relationships. For me, oftentimes the courses that I take, they don't say this, I'd see in my math class the same thing I'm seeing in my physics class, but they don't say it's the same thing. So when I study, I try to put them together and see the same, try to figure out that these are really the same thing.
Real intense. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Kutrell, it's been a pleasure sitting here and talking to you about Perk EDU and the various things that you do on campus in the STEM program. We know this is not going to be the last time we see you. All right, everybody, this is West LA Talkback. My name is Raymond McDaniel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.